Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're working on the 1985 Audi coupe again. Gonna start doing some body work on this thing. So I've got to get the bumpers off and all the molding. Kind of go from there. So I think I showed this in one of the videos, but it's got some hail damage on the hood. Probably doesn't show up. And then the side skirt down here, this is damaged. This fender was caved in. It looks like it had some body putty in here at one point too. And it's got some rust bubbles around the bumper here. And just some general pretty good sized dings around here and there. And then I think this was single stage paint from the factory. But at some point it's been painted a few different times. It's got clear coat on it now. You can see the clear coat's all peeling off. And then this door's got some pretty good rust on it. And this is all, paint's all wearing off on this too. So, and the front bumper has also been glued together at one point. It's kind of falling apart now. So it needs quite a bit of work. And I'm not an auto body guy. I painted one hood and one fender in my life. So this will be all new to me. But I'm gonna do the body work myself and then repaint the whole car myself as well. So this could be a real disaster. We will see. All right, so I need to start by getting the bumper off. I'm gonna start on the back one here. I think I need to get these few screws out for the mud flaps, and then the side molding comes off. And then there's only a few bolts holding the whole bumper on. Get the trunk open quick and show you what we got going on. So I think right down here, let's see. There's one right there. Pull this molding back if we can. I'm gonna rip this if I don't have to. There we go. So yeah, there's another one right there. And same thing on this side. So I'll get this mat pulled back and get those loose. So I think those four hold the main bumper on. So we'll start with those. I'll just throw you guys on time lapse for a bit and see how this goes. All right, so the back bumper came off really easy. It's essentially just 3 bolts on each side from the inside of the trunk. So pretty good. Then the rest of the trim just has screws in it, so we'll get that off there too. I'll probably take all this stuff off too. Just get her out of the way for now. There's a couple spots on here that are a little rustier than I was thinking. But I don't think I need to do anything with them. I might just treat them with some rust encapsulator and call it good. We'll see how ambitious I get. All right, so we'll continue getting this stuff off. And we'll go from there. I think I'll just work my way forward, get all this stuff off, and then start getting the trim off, and then work on the front bumper. All right, so I got the back bumper off. Next up, I'm going to focus on these side skirts, the ground effects. And this is just kind of a piece of metal trim that snaps down over everything. So I'm just going to see if I can get this popped off. And then I think there's some screws underneath to get the rest of the side skirt off. I hope. Set you guys down for a minute. we go. So as you can see, this one's got some damage on it. So I have to see if I can bend that back, and I'll probably just have to put some body filler in that. Otherwise, we'll zip the rest of these screws out. There's a bunch of screws on the side here, and a bunch on the bottom. So we'll get those out on both sides, and then move on to the front bumper after that. There we go. Alright, so it's hanging up on the front here just a little bit. Got a screw from the aftermarket mud flaps sticking in there, so we'll get that off quick and then we should be able to get that piece popped off. Alright, so that's off. We'll do the other side quick and then focus on that front bumper. Alright, so next up I'm going to take off this front bumper. I think I've got to take the grille and the headlights out to do that. So we'll pop those out quick. Hopefully quick. There's just a few metal clips on the sides here that hold these part of the grille in. What else I need to be able to see? Some of them are already missing. Some of these bolts are looking pretty bad. So I think what I'll do is I'll spray them and then let it sit for a bit and we'll be back. Alright, I'm just going to go for it. There's just one. Totally free. This side's hanging up on something. I think this side's just glued together is a problem. bunch of glue on here. Must have been broken too, so I just hot glued it together. So let's try and force it, I guess. Ouch. You can see it's just caulked together right here, and that's what's holding us up. There we go. All right. So it doesn't look too bad, but we do have some repairs here. This bracket's broken and was glued back on. This one looks okay. The front's not too bad. And all these brackets over here are broken. So this is supposed to be on the bumper. This is broken and glued, so I'll have to repair that too. Overall, it doesn't look too bad though. Alright, so next up I'm going to try and get the side molding off. I think it's just glued on, but I don't really know. So I'm going to try a heat gun first. See if I can start peeling this piece off, and then go from there. Whoever put this stuff on, I think they use like actually a panel adhesive, because even with this piece of molding off, I can't get the glue off. It's so tough. They did not use regular body trim adhesive. This stuff is just beyond rock hard. It's actually taking some paint off. It's sticking so hard. So, God, I really want to get that off though. If I can find some new trim pieces, then I'll just destroy the stuff and get it off there, but otherwise, I don't know. Can't decide what to do with it. Alright, so I got one more idea to try and get this off, which is this oscillating multi-tool. I don't know if this will work or not. Alright, so I got all the molding off. It was a battle. I don't know what they used on this. I think it might have been some panel bonder or something. But it doesn't look too bad. The body's in pretty good shape other than these few spots like we already knew about. Driver's side looks pretty straight other than this one good sized rust hole in the door. So it's cracked down into here, so we'll have to cut out a section here and weld in a new panel. And I don't have a welder here, so I might have to pull that door and bring it back to my parents' place. Otherwise, I saved most of the trim. I did do some damage at this last piece. I just lost my patience and couldn't get the thing off, so I could probably straighten that out. but I might just leave it off anyways. I'm not sure yet. All right, so next week I'm on vacation. I'll be out in Utah doing some backcountry hiking and camping. And once I get back, we'll get going on the Audi and the 80 series again. So that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.